What should I do about burnout, and how can I prevent it while building my life system? Part 1. Why your brain wants you to quit. First and foremost, you have to understand the mechanics of the process. Whenever you start implementing a new system, changing your schedule, your habits, or your work ethic, you will inevitably face resistance. Why? Because the human brain is wired to return to default mode. It craves the comfort of the status quo, sleep, and the path of least resistance. Any significant change is viewed by your internal security system as a threat. This is exactly when your brain starts feeding you logical excuses to bail. This mental friction is the first stage of burnout. It's not exhaustion yet. It's your ego trying to crawl back into its comfort zone. Part 2. The step-by-step strategy and the winner's character. The biggest mistake that leads to early burnout is trying to take on a massive volume of tasks all at once. People try to overhaul their entire lives in 24 hours, only to crash by the second evening. The sustainable path is to implement one habit at a time. You take one single discipline and focus on it intensely. When you hold that line for a week, then 2, then 3, you begin to forge a winner's character. You push through the "I don't feel like it" moments and the excuses. And once you anchor that victory, an incredible sense of self-confidence is born. This confidence isn't just a feeling, it's a proven psychological shift. Discipline developed in one area, whether it's waking up early or hitting the gym, inevitably transfers to every other part of your life. By winning in the small things, you build a foundation where burnout simply cannot take root because you've proven to yourself that you are the one in control. Part 3. The checkpoint system and the sacred day of rest. Even the most powerful engine will overheat if it's pushed at redline without stopping. Your life system must have a fail-safe. Historically and scientifically, we know that humans need a 6-in-1 rhythm. For 6 days, you grind, you fight, you overcome obstacles, and you build your empire. But the 7th day must be your personal checkpoint. For many, this day is Saturday. On this day, you deactivate all high-pressure systems. You might keep your basic foundation, like your wake-up time and nutrition to maintain your momentum, but all other must-dos are turned off. This is your time to breathe and acknowledge, we did it. This week was legendary. It is a moment of silence where you enjoy the fruits of your labor, reset your psyche, and recharge your resources for the next sprint. Without this save game day, any system will eventually collapse under the weight of accumulated stress. Part 4. The real enemy, lack of results. We often confuse burnout with simple tiredness. Tiredness is cured by sleep, but burnout is a deeper, more structural issue. The ultimate secret to staying burnout-free is having inspiring goals and visible progress. Burnout will hunt you down no matter how much you rest if you are performing actions that yield zero results. If you go to the gym for a month but feel terrible and see no change in the mirror, you will burn out. A lack of results is the primary source of toxic burnout. To prevent this, you need 2 things. 1. Find dopamine in the process. You must find a way to enjoy the action itself, like the high of the final heavy set at the gym, or the immediate feeling of accomplishment right after point 2. Adjust your path. If an activity yields no fruit and brings no joy, you must either delegate it or change the process within the system. If you hate lifting weights, go play tennis or go swimming. The goal, health and fitness, remains the same, but the path must provide you with energy rather than just draining it. Conclusion. To eliminate burnout, you must balance 3 forces. First is gradualism. Don't overload the system at the start. Second is a hard day of rest for a total system reboot. And third is a relentless focus on results and enjoyment. When you see that your system is actually working and you feel like a winner at the end of every week, burnout doesn't stand a chance. You stop just working, and you start living in a state of total alignment with your dreams.